If you're reading this, you're probably looking for the secret to wealth. Maybe you've heard the phrase, millionaires are desperate to tell you this, and wondered, what could it be that they're keeping from us? What if I told you that millionaires, people who have accumulated massive wealth, aren't trying to hide their secrets, but instead are actually desperate to share them, and have been for years? The truth is, millionaires don't keep their success a secret. It's just that the messages they're trying to send often get lost in all the noise around us. In a world full of distractions, influencers, and get-rich-quick schemes, we often fail to hear the simple truths that actually lead to financial success. The first thing millionaires want you to understand is that wealth is built slowly, not quickly. There's no magic pill. If you're expecting to wake up tomorrow and suddenly be a millionaire, you're going to be disappointed. Wealth isn't something that happens overnight. It's a product of hard work, discipline, and patience. Many successful individuals built their fortunes by investing consistently over long periods of time, not by making risky bets or waiting for the next big thing. Compound interest, something that sounds so simple, is one of the most powerful forces in the financial world. Yet it's often overlooked or ignored by people who are more interested in the quick fix, the shortcut, or the shortcut that promises instant results. Millionaires understand the value of time and patience. It's one of the most important lessons they've learned, and they're desperate to tell you that the key to wealth isn't found in a few weeks, or even a few years. It's in the long haul. Another piece of advice millionaires are eager to share is that money is a tool, not the goal. Too many people chase after money without really understanding what they want to do with it. Millionaires, however, see money as a means to an end, not the end itself. They understand that money gives them the freedom to live the life they desire, whether that's spending time with family, supporting a cause they care about, or traveling the world. The millionaires who truly understand wealth see it as a way to create experiences, opportunities, and legacies, not just a way to accumulate things. So, if your sole goal is to become rich for the sake of it, you're missing the point. Wealth is about using money wisely to enrich your life and the lives of others, not just collecting material possessions. One of the most surprising things millionaires want to tell you is that they don't always take the traditional route. In fact, some of the most successful people didn't come from wealthy families or attend prestigious universities. They didn't follow the cookie-cutter path that society often tells us is the only way to succeed. Many millionaires are self-made, and they took risks, failed numerous times, and persevered when others would have given up.
Success, for them, didn't come from playing it safe or following the crowd. It came from stepping off the beaten path and daring to try something different. Whether it was starting a business, investing in an unconventional asset, or simply thinking outside the box, millionaires are desperate to tell you that success often requires doing things differently than what you've been taught. But perhaps the most important piece of advice millionaires have to offer is that your mindset matters more than you think. It's your mindset that determines whether you'll succeed or fail. Millionaires are passionate about teaching others to adopt a mindset that values growth, resilience, and determination. They know that failure is not the end. It's just a lesson to be learned. In fact, most millionaires fail more often than the average person. But what sets them apart is their ability to learn from their mistakes and keep moving forward. Millionaires are desperate to tell you that you don't have to be perfect. You just need to keep pushing. The road to success is full of setbacks, obstacles, and challenges. But how you respond to those challenges is what makes the difference. Instead of giving up, millionaires keep going, and that's what eventually leads them to success. So, if you want to be successful, cultivate a mindset that embraces failure as a part of the process, not as something to fear or avoid. Another truth millionaires want to share is that your network matters. The people you surround yourself with can make or break your financial future. If you're constantly hanging out with people who are negative, unmotivated, or stuck in a scarcity mindset, you'll likely find yourself stuck in the same place. Millionaires understand that success is not just about individual effort, It's about the relationships you build along the way. They've built their wealth by surrounding themselves with like-minded individuals who push them to be better, who challenge their thinking, and who offer new opportunities. Your network is a powerful tool in your journey to wealth. Millionaires also know that you have to think long-term. This isn't about the immediate rewards or the satisfaction of a quick win. It's about setting goals for the future and working toward them consistently. It's about having a vision of where you want to go and staying committed to that vision even when the path isn't always clear. Millionaires understand that the key to wealth is persistence, and they don't let short-term challenges or setbacks deter them from their long-term goals. They're not in it for the quick win. They're in it for the journey. Millionaires also know the importance of diversifying their investments. They don't put all their eggs in one basket. Whether it's real estate, stocks, bonds, or other assets, successful people understand the importance of spreading their risk.
By diversifying their investments, they protect themselves against market volatility and increase their chances of earning long-term returns. So if you're putting all your money into a single investment, you might want to reconsider and start diversifying your portfolio. The last piece of advice millionaires are desperate to tell you is that financial freedom isn't about being rich. It's about having the ability to do what you want, when you want, and with who you want. It's about building wealth in a way that gives you the flexibility to enjoy your life without constantly worrying about money. Wealth, in this sense, is a tool for creating freedom, not just for accumulating possessions. If you've been focusing on wealth as a goal in itself, it's time to shift your perspective. Financial freedom is the ability to live life on your terms. It's the ability to say no to things that don't align with your values and say yes to things that truly matter to you. That's the real secret to wealth that millionaires want to share. It's not just about the money, it's about the life you create with it. So, what can we take away from all this? Millionaires aren't hiding anything from us. They're desperate to share the truth. The path to wealth isn't a mystery. It's a result of mindset, patience, consistency, and building the right relationships. It's about understanding that money is just a tool, and that true success comes from using that tool wisely to create a life that's rich in experiences, not just possessions. If you want to become wealthy, stop looking for shortcuts. Start focusing on long-term goals, cultivating the right mindset, and surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. Millionaires have already walked the path, and now they're desperately trying to tell you that you can too, if you're willing to listen.